Hi, I'm Pieter, and from South Africa, taking part in civil parting.
Thank you very much.
Dublin International Game.
I'm Shaun Acker, and I am also with civil parting. Cape Town, South Africa as well.
So you can look at me. Why do you think it's significant to have a gay theatre festival in Dublin? In Dublin.
Well, I think, I've never been to Dublin before, but I think any gay festival that you have is really good because it's showing how, I think our pride, we're transcending pride to a state of more equilibrium with the rest of the population, I suppose. That we're not marginalised anymore, that we really are proud of what we're doing. And that we're more, there's more equilibrium with us and everyone.
Do you feel more integrated now than you possibly did 5, 6 years ago, 11 years ago?
Yeah, I do. It's not, it's not a case of feeling like you are going to be, condemned or anything like that. It's part of the joy to see that we're all together in a sense. But it's getting better and better and better. And festivals like this are part of the joy of it.
How have the themes in gay theatre literature evolved over the past 11 years?
I think one of the main ways it's evolved is that the more poignant or topical things have changed from 11 years ago. I think the themes of the plays have been more to do with people coming to terms with their sexuality and coming out of the closet, or having to tell people that they care about that they're gay, and that was quite hot 10 years ago. Now we're dealing with new things because I think most of the themes have moved way beyond that, because we've progressed in the last 11 years. So now the themes are more to do with marriage. Now that marriage is legal in many countries in the world, how are gay people, coping with marriage? Or adopting children, how is that all working? And the other legalities that comes into play when it comes to sexuality. I think the themes have moved more towards that, and actually trying to present a more natural, normal image of homosexuality, because in essence we're not any different from any other couple. I think particularly with our play with civil parting, what we're trying to say, and it's worked to 90% degree, is that the things gay couples fight about is exactly the same things that a straight couple would fight about. So I think the themes are moving more towards that, I think.
It's nice, it's a move away from kind of the sex and the body and all of that kind of thing. As something new and to be proud of, to all of these kind of domestic issues that it's normal life. Yeah. And I think that's really interesting. And go into that, to the women's.
I mean, even there's a play at this festival, I haven't seen it, but I've read about it, where it's a child that's living with her auntie Ben, but it's not her auntie, it's her uncle Ben, and he's gay, and I like that. It's a play for children at a gay festival about a child living with her gay uncle. Yeah, I think that's great. That shows how it's progressed.
How do you think people who are not gay have responded to this type of theatre, and why do you think that is?
Well, we've had a lot of straight people come and watch the show, and that's been really, really fun, because it shows that what we're talking about is nothing different, really. Because I suppose you would think, if you're coming to watch a gay play about divorce, it's going to be completely melodramatic and have no substance, but it's exactly the same thing that you would with any couple who are breaking up. It's just another couple, I suppose.
And we've had predominantly straight audiences come to this play, which is interesting. Obviously we've had lots of gay people as well, but so many straight people come up to us afterwards and they say what they loved about the play is that they saw themselves and their own arguments within hours on the stage, and that's really poignant for me.
And what are the similarities or differences, if any, between playwriting from South Africa to Irish playwriting and theatre?
courses.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do you think themes might be different in South Africa than they are here or internationally?
I don't think so. I think the similarities are quite striking all over the world. We were just commenting yesterday and saying that even though culturally there are differences between human beings all over the planet, human beings are the same everywhere, and we all deal with the same internal struggles. So I think thematically there are lots of similarities. I think the flavor and the feeling of the plays from South Africa and here will be very different because of our different cultures, maybe. So the themes might be the same, but the feeling will be very different.
The flavour of it.
And just finally, what makes Dublin special, or why Dublin?
I found the people here to be incredibly friendly and vibey. And we also commented on how they say New York is the city that never sleeps, but neither does Dublin. I mean, we were out on Wednesday night, which is, it's a dead night in South Africa. Nothing happens on a Wednesday night. But we were out at 2 a.m. and the streets were packed full of people still at 2 a.m. in the morning, which is great. I mean, the city's just vibing all the time. And touch wood, so far I haven't come across any aggressive, negative confrontations with Irish people, which is great.
I think it's a Dublin is it's quite liberal here, and I think I've been so amazed at how intelligent a lot of the work has been, a lot of the gay work, beautiful dissections and contemporary understandings and interpretations of being gay and what that means. It's been really, really, really lovely. And a lot of people, from what I've really enjoyed, is that there's been some shows which have been like gay entertainment, but they haven't just been superficially just gay entertainment. They had a very, very strong kind of political, a very beautiful understanding of sexuality in a very novel way, which is, I suppose, been very fitting for such a liberal place like Dublin. Yeah.
And Dublin is a really beautiful city. All the rivers and the canals and the largest walled park in Europe. We walked it and it took us 2 days to recover from Phoenix Park. So
When the weather's like this.
Yeah.
yes.